Oh, hello there. I'm Thomas Guillaume, PhD student in Natalie Cooper's group. I'm interested in the way of combining living and fossil species into phylogeny. See, living biodiversity represents a really small part of total biodiversity. Ignoring that leads to misinterpretation of macroecological or macroevolutionary patterns. For example, if you look at elephants today, there's only 3 species, this one and 2 other ones in Africa. But what about the mammoth, or the mastodon, or all the whole 180 others? You get the same problem when studying biogeography. If you look at birds, like tinamous, they are the only members of their family and live in South America. But if you add fossils, poof, you'll end up with their giant mollusk cousins living on the other side of the ocean, in New Zealand. Yeah, we all know what crocodiles are, and that they spend most of their time bubbling away in rivers. But did we take into account the fossil record? No. Look, here's a fully marine one and a terrestrial one. For my PhD, I decided to study our closest relatives, the primates. They're an awesome group because they're really well studied, both in the jungle and in the fossil record. To combine all this data, I used Ronquist and colleagues' 2012 recipe. I'll show you. For that, you need a nice group of living primates. Extract their DNA and put it into a matrix. Add their morphological characters and put all that in the same matrix. Take a bunch of extinct primates and get all the information you can from their fossils and put that into another matrix for now. We can then grow a phylogenetic tree from the living species in a classical molecular clock way in order to get some priors. And here's one I made earlier. Then mix your living species with the fossil ones. And don't forget to add the priors. And launch it. Yeah, it takes some time. Et voilà! Here's a tree combining both living and fossil primates. Say you want to study body mass evolution. You can add this information from each taxa present in the tree, living or fossil ones. Like here, these are the body mass of lemurs. Compared to other primates, they're rather small, from few grams to few kilos. So there's no huge variation over here. But if I add the body mass of fossil lemurs, like here, this is a giant lemur, yeah, 140 kilos, it changes the models of body mass evolution and shows a huge variation. Here I've only showed one of the many uses for these phylogenetic trees and how they can change our vision of lineage evolution. I'm also interested in studying changes of morphology using Coop treaty scans, or the evolution of diet by looking at the molar morphology. I'll show you on the tree. Hey, wait. Where's it? Jesus.